Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torn of the Golden Country. This time, I want to finish every single side quest in the whole game, and I am missing 3 barrels for a rare sense of justice. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go around and go to every place I know of that we have not fully explored top to bottom and look for barrels. There's far more than enough of them in the world. I think there's roughly 80, maybe 85. I don't know the exact number, never cared to find out, because usually I find them all without really ever having to try. This is just, I guess this is just a lucky playthrough or something. So I thought about the Lazaria region first, and I'm certain that we have scrubbed that place top to bottom, clear as crystal, all shiny and good-like. There's probably nothing left there for us. So,
you're coming with me, treasure.
Level 1 skill checks. A clear sign that the Chugga Conroy has not been here to desecrate the land yet. I'll open up this red chest. It couldn't have been a barrel, really. I'm sure there'll be barrels up ahead. We're going to the secret area. Up atop the waterfall that we've been to. That was the first place that came to mind. So, on the way, I guess I could tell you about something that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time, and I've alluded to it many, many times. I have to say, I think that the affinity charts have shoddy translations. I hate to say it, because I think that the localization job is pretty good otherwise, but it has too many typos and misinformation instances for me to call it good. I've been editing text this entire Let's Play to make it more clear what it was they actually meant. I can't stand how specials say increases damage to toppled enemies. That's not what that means. It's not increasing the damage that your character deals to toppled enemies. It means that the effect of the thing is increased damage to toppled enemies. That doesn't mean that. I don't know if it's a European thing and it's a divide in the English language. I'm not sure. But things like that bothered me a lot.
Very nice.
It fooled me on my first playthrough thinking that by doing specials I was gaining passives in battle, and I was curious why it didn't seem to be working and wondering what I was doing wrong. It also says increases aggro drawn by specials, so I thought these things were, you know, again, passives and all that. It's weird. Only got 1 barrel from this one, wow.
It was a nice change of pace.
Point is, a lot of descriptions of specials, what they wrote is not what those words mean, and that bothers me a lot. And then, there's stuff like engage in battle alongside Pyra or Mithra on Nia's chart, which, yeah, that's pretty bad because that's not what that means at all. They thankfully fixed it in Torna, but it was never patched in base game. There's Doggus' quest lying to you about when you find his quest. There's Newt's affinity chart being mistranslated, telling you, not telling you what her skills actually do. There's so many of them. Those are just off the top of my head. I was pointing out mistakes in the affinity charts and hey guys, the skill actually means this, or this unlocking requirement actually means that. It happens so often, and I just have to say that kind of getting one last little bit of hoorah of negativity out of the way before we finish this for good, yeah, I kind of don't feel that so much. I really hope that there is a barrel around here. Maybe down here? Oh ho! Oh ho 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 ho! I sound like Pierre Escargot. Underrated performance by Kenan Thompson. Give me those. And now we can complete a rare sense of justice. I want to go through this place and see what's down here because it's so pretty looking, all night glowy and bioluminescent and stuff. I love bioluminescent places in games. And you do too if you like Satoral Marsh or Sylvalum.
Aren't we intrepid?
I'll take those. That could be useful for a skill for Haze, I guess. Well, no, I think they needed level 3, so that wouldn't, that's just kind of a reward for you to claim after you've done everything.
Aren't we intrepid?
Pretty flowers. All that. Wow, the light flittering through here in this water and how low the ceiling is, it's got a very cozy feel to it. I'd love to take a nap in here.
Aren't we intrepid?
Bird insect nest. This should be good for Minoth sticky stick insects. Indeed it is. It's yet another one of those points. You're not a unique monster. I figured with how red and important you look, now you were kind of standing alone, that you would be one. I'm pretty sure that you are needed for a skill earlier on, so this is a way that you get it. And now we're just back out into the open. Okay, so you know the way from here. We're gonna go report to Mac, who is in Yanchik Harbor in Torna.
quite the voyage.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Emissary of Justice, thy name is Macmac, Prince Adam. As a result of steady and unrelenting investigative spy activity of Macmac, new info have come to light. From what Macmac gather, can still find green barrels even within capital. Shock horror, Macmac know. What worry Macmac is fact barrels left out in broad daylight. Maybe part of larger operation than first thought. Macmac asked Prince Adam to exercise due caution. Dum-dums who buy red pollen orbs also soon be on receiving end of Macmac's patented backwing slap. We'll inform Prince Adam soon as Macmac finds location of Dum-dum dealer. Any pawn who ruined Piece of Torna has Wrath of Macmac to face. We'll make spankings look like least of Dum-dum's worries. Go and find and destroy the green barrels in Oresco, the royal capital. Adam, you get out here and take care of this. She said that it should fall to you, the smacker of Dum-dums did. Macmac was her name. We want to go down and smack these barrels.
You're mine now.
All gathered in one convenient place. Where I like how these are within, very clear view of the royal capital. I know the king's got other things going on right now, like the death of his entire country, but yikes. He allows this to happen right under his nose. That's weird. There's nothing in them. Which means... I should have guessed. Indeed should have guessed, but far too late for that now. It's the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce. So, hero friends were once laying waste to our precious goods. It really is terrible shame. Funny, I was thinking the same thing. If your goods are so precious to you, why have you been leaving them lying around all over the place? Pretty obvious he's up to some shady business. Hold on, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Tell us why you've been doing this, Marumo. Meh, Marumo was not doing anything wrong. Hazardous substances fetch a high prices on market. High prices lead to good business. Any merchant worth their salt live by such principle. So you'll resort to anything as long as you can turn a profit. It's so wrong to have dream worth fighting for. This no time for taking moral high ground. Says the Nopon, spouting drivel about their dreams. Oh, please shut mouth. Marumo was speaking in rhetoric. Marumo was quite fond of hero friends, but now friends are enemies, and enemies of Marumo must perish. Oh. Yes, this is exactly what we should be thinking about. No, we lost a friend! I'm curious how we're gonna get him back. You gonna atone for your crimes and then be like, oh, I'm happy to go to jail. I forgive you. I don't know. I really don't remember exactly what happens from here on out. I've only done this quest once and it was a long time ago. So I'm gonna be just as surprised as you guys. Woohoo! Launchy! Transcend! Smashy! Going for the oh no, I'm not going for the Chroma Dust. I'm doing the level 3. Bridget, you do step 2 of this process. If Adam can get out here soon. Topple! No, I missed. Can't believe I didn't pull it off. Mithra is getting quite close to her S rank if I can just finish blade combos with her. Same with Hayes, actually. So we'll do Mithra right here. We can chain attack for some style points. We got another guy to kill after this, though.
Magnificent.
361 bonus! Level ups abound! Give me all of that! Oh, I'd be pretty nervous right now if I were you. I'm a duelo you! Or I'm gonna switch to Adam and launch. Oh no, I missed! I keep missing the timing barely, no! Stone. Switch to Mithra. I'm getting close to that blade combo finisher for her. Volcano. You want to topple him, I could do stuff, or I could do this. Whichever you prefer. Oh, fusion combo, even better. Slice and dice. Oh, there's reinforcements, okay. I get to get even more chances at the stuff. Have you ever been struck by a bolt from a god? Well, how about a bolt from 3 feet in the air? That's what I just did to you. Doing Volcano again. And then we'll cash in that damage over time momentarily when, oh, no, wait, I guess Mithra's doing her level 4. I hope Mithra actually does want to finish blade combos and I'm not just stuck in, like, a mode from earlier. I know that she had some things that she wanted to do that would be pretty easy. Aegean? Sure. One orb should definitely be enough, but just in case it isn't, we'll do just one more. If this guy lives, no, we're gonna have to chain attack. No time to finish this combo. I was doing so good following all my stuff. Man, there are so many of these guys! God, it's almost like people really want drugs en masse, and you can hire a lot of people to work for you if you're trafficking them. Lay down a stone. If you want to bring out Haze, I'd be happy to let her finish something. Boom! He's a flying rock, he's Aerodactyl. Oh man, he looks so funny up there spinning around the way he does. I should have transcended him, just to make it funnier. That's okay, he's good. Go for heat. We'll go for burnout probably, and then nuclear blast. Or we could go generic route too if Hugo just really wants to hog the spotlight. Mithra, you coming out? Now I'll show you, I heard her. Can never help but think of Sonic whenever I hear those words, just now I'll show you. I think John kind of ruined that for me because of an old Smash Brothers Brawl video. Those of you Let's Play veterans know exactly what I'm talking about. Please let this be the final phase. This has been going on for quite a while. Do all this. Slice him up. And I could probably do my level 2 one more time here. I gotta do that for another skill. I've been hitting so many of these. I better get at least 5 new skills for this battle. I will accept no less. I don't even know if I have 5 more skills to learn across all of my blades. I probably do. There we go. Rub dust. I can combo into myself. She never uses Haze when she's on the AI. I know rightfully so, because if we don't need healing, it doesn't really make sense to inhibit the enemy much, but yeah, I was kind of hoping that she would. Meh. Morumo impressed, really? Even in midst of battle, have been admiring the way hero friends fight. Here comes the U-turn. So you finally given up? No, Morumo never give up. Dream of Morumo never come true by giving up. Meh. Now hold on. We have to stop him. He's gonna fall and get himself hurt. If he hurts himself, it's his own dumb fault. I know, but still. Don't worry, he won't get far. Not on this scaffolding, and not with the tiny nubs for legs he has. I suppose we'll have to track him as carefully as we can then. Yeah, I'm not exactly seeing a path ahead. We could always leave you behind. What? That's not what No one is leaving me behind. I've been kind of joking a lot about how, using the camera to show the player where to go out of a cutscene. I see you working their game designers. Oh boy, we got 2 new skills. Both for Mithra, okay.
Fine, I got your back.
What was this last one, Chroma Dust? Okay, so I've done, I think that was, yeah, doing full blade combo, so she did want to do that, I was correct. I've been joking a lot about how no one ever knows who our party is, or they, like, clearly should know, yet they choose to just fight us anyway despite who we are, when really they should have heard of us. I kind of want to bring up that our party is really freaking important, and it's kind of funny. So, out of everyone in our party, Laura is the only one of us who isn't royalty in any sort of timeline or anything. So of course we have Adam being a prince, we got Mithra being the Aegis, coming from literally God. We have Minoth being the blade of a future questor, or sorry, of a current questor, future praetor. You know, one of the most powerful men in the world. We have Hugo being the emperor, Bridget and Aegean are royal blades. And then we have, Jin being the paragon of Torna, and then eventually, Haze will become the goddess of the Praetorium, also being a blade of one of the most powerful men in the world. So, yeah, Laura is the only one that is not royalty, and she's a known knight. It's kind of wild how famous our party really is, and how we only have one member who isn't royalty. We know all about how passionate you are about your work, Marumo. Tell us about this dream of yours. It must be something very special if you're willing to go to such lengths. The shopping lord. It everything to Marumo. Dream of Marumo is to turn it into biggest trade center in all rest, bigger than even Pyrithium Trade Guild. And to achieve that dream, you'd enter all sorts of shady deals no matter what anyone thinks of you. Marumo need money to make dream come true. Is not question of right or wrong, is necessity. Save it, Marumo, you preaching to wrong crowd. It not matter how beautiful your dream is, underhanded methods never result in good outcome. Who you to lecture, Marumo? You not my mama pon! Sadly not worth effort to tell name of dum-dums like Marumo. Get ready for spankings. Hold on, Mac. I wanted to see that. What? Why? Don't ask. You said it yourself. If you want to claim the moral high ground, you can't just take justice into your own hands. Nice pun. I think even the villain of this piece understands this, don't you, Marumo? Stop! Marumo betrayed hero friends, not deserve your sympathy. Marumo know what Marumo did was wrong, okay? Only choice now is to pay with my own life. Meh! Boss! What are you doing up there? It's dangerous. Meh? Boss angry cause Popolo ate boss's share of fluffy potatoes. Popolo never do it again, swear on life! I don't know what an all-rest compared you to do this, but we owe all our lives to you. Let us help you for once, you silly oaf. We're always here when you need a shoulder to lean on. We'll overlook your misdemeanors this time, Marumo. You can start over with a clean slate. Meh? But why? Well, because you're gonna be dead tomorrow and okay, no. I wanted to become a successful entrepreneur. Just keep it above the board this time, okay? That can be your atonement. By all accounts, it won't be easy. But whatever trials lie ahead of you, just remember the one most important thing. Remember that you're not alone. Oh, Prince Adam. Meh. Marumo is so very sorry. Mac, you know those red pollen orbs we seized? We just happened to find them lying around, didn't we? Prince Adam, you too soft on dum-dum, softer than fluffy potato mash. But Mac understand, justice of Lord Adam is justice of Mac too. Mac take full responsibility of dum-dum Marumo and make sure he back-winged into reputable trade spawn. Mac do what? Not quite my prediction of an outcome, but close enough already. +3 to the community.
Thank you.
I had to sneer there a little bit somewhere. Man, we have a lot of freebies, actually, that we can go grab anytime we want. Mithra's scarf butt thing is kind of cool looking in that position. Galaxy Charm. Okay. Well, I see a freebie right over there, right nearby. Oh, all these are members of the street. I get it. Chairman Marumo's always been busting his gut for merchants. He's something we really count him, though, but it was a real shame about the business of the pollen orbs. A real nasty business it was, too. Since he's setting things straight, he's reflected on his mistakes. He's ready to get back to what he's best at now. In the long run, I think it'll really have a revitalizing effect on the merchants here. That's my feeling. That's good for him, good for me, and for everyone. So, I'd like to say a big thank you to all you guys. Well, as much as I'd like to. I can't chat with you all day. Back to work for me? Drop by anytime, I'll give you a discount. Well, not a real discount, a sort of discount of the heart. Yes, you always have a warm welcome from me, and everyone in Four-Eyed Shopping Lord. For you see, discounts for friends is bad for business. And he's gotta make up those dishonest profits somewhere. He can't be just giving stuff away. Was there another one over here? Yes, Mana. Like going to the sauna. Chairman Marumo owes you a lot big time. You ever heard of such accomplished youngsters? Oh, I'm all fired up. I've got a lot of pep left in me. You should let me join your traveling band. I may be getting on in years, but I'm feisty as they come. I can take anyone and any with my bare hands. Just like a certain monster hunting granny that we've met. God, there's even more. Actually, I don't think I'd ever talked to her before. She was a new member of the community. Piper. Oh, Piper's such a cute name for you. Thank you for helping Chairman Marumo so much. I think a lot has happened, so I don't know about it, though, but I'm not going to ask. Mithra Brigid. No matter what happened in the past, Chairman Marumo is dead to someone, then I am too. I like you. You don't talk much. You make this process of snagging all these freebies a lot quicker.
You have my thanks.
And then the last one, will track you. The Ged. Felt time to come home to the capital for a while. Things have been rough lately. I was worried about my old man, but it seems you lot helped him while I was away. Thanks. When I went to see him, he was still indifferent to me. He said a quick hello and then went right back to his inventions. Oh well, maybe that'll never change.
Well done, us.
And then I want to turn around because Lyda and Kata are here. These are such favorite characters that I thought it was worth talking to them one more time. Dad said he didn't want my help. He's not saying it to be mean, I know, but it still hurts. I want to tell him how I'm feeling, I really do. But I just sort of clam up whenever Kata's around. Oh, why is this all so hard? I don't know what to do anymore. I swear if Lyda balls her eyes out for much longer, she'll end up suffering from dehydration. I think she understood her father perfectly well, but she still whines and moans about how unfair it is. I almost want to burst into tears myself, the way she's acting. Still, I'm dragging her out of here, first sign of trouble, by force if I have to. I promised Wait and I would. Should anything happen, I think we'll make for Uriah next. Of course, I pray with all my heart that nothing will happen, but it pays to be cautious. Those two can make it through anything. The gallant Prince of Torna sort of ran the wrong way. There is now one more quest right over here. Right behind where they were standing. Aw, look at how cute she's like, I have something I want to tell you. Dearie me, what am I to do? Are you okay? Laura? And Prince Adam? And Emperor Hugo? This is sort of what I was just going through. If it please your lordships, do you have a moment to listen? Of course. My daughter Freya is very sick. Aquin offered us a place in his Titan ship, but she's too frail for a sea voyage. She would not even survive the journey to the harbor. Fred said we could take refuge in that doodah he's built in the basement of the inn, but with so many people and such stale air, it's not the place for my Freya. I'm at my wit's end. I want to do what's best for her, but staying here gets more dangerous by the day. That is indeed a predicament. Leave it to us. We'll take care of this somehow, as soon as I can actually think of something. It's in the nature of a parent to want to do the best by their child. Freya, we made it, we made it! Made what? Medicine, silly, medicine to cure you. We worked really, really hard. We collected 100 Danal Weta and squeezed 1 drop of juice out of each one to make the medicine. What's a Danal Weta? It's a super rare insect from the Danal Desert. A bug? I hate bugs. But if you drink Marcus's medicine, you'll be able to come play outside with us. So you gotta drink, Freya. This finally all comes full circle. We know what Marcus was inventing stuff for and was so interested in bugs for. Yikes! Freya barfed! Was it that gross? Those are good kids. They're always looking at. Are you sure they're not trying to kill her? Is there really nothing we can do? There may be something. My journal tells of dragon incense, an Orion panacea that can cure any element. It apparently saved their queen from an incurable disease. I too have heard of this. Why don't we go looking for it? That seems to be the best course of action. Your lordships. Traveling to Uriah is too great of a burden. I couldn't ask it of you. That is sadly true. We cannot readily abandon our business with Malos. No, I understand. But fortunately, we have allies whose aid we can call upon. Let's head back to Aletta and speak with Vronka. Excellent idea, Adam. I am sure there are loads of people in the Resistance who can lend a hand. Shall we go then? Morena, We may be gone for a while, but I promise we'll do what we can to help. You can rely on us. Thank you so much. We got that nice community spirit inside us.
Let's see what we have here.
This adds Mama and Freya to our list. We were missing a few people all this time, and they're finally here. So we're missing 5 for the next rank. We only have 4 known, though. I forgot to talk to one person somewhere in the world. Mineralogy. Oh, shoot. No, we have not missed anybody. Never mind. So Jin's mineralogy skill requires you to meet every member from the list except one. He gives you 1 grace.
In the kitchen or not, all that I am, I lay in your hands, Laura.
Affinity max attack 6 and an ultimate weaponry. Right away, I want to go into his arts. We'll, no. Use item with Y. Ultimate weaponry. You can take Star Slash to annul the defense.
This power is for you. Tempered by discipline.
Might as well take that as well. The affinity max attack 6. He's got affinity max attack 3. Yeah, I was gonna be like, maybe we should give it to Mithra. Nah, he already had an affinity max attack anyway. That gives him a 55% damage increase. Oof.
It's changing pace.
Rank S. If I can gain any more trust, I can learn exactly what it is. Mungo, old buddy, old pal. I want to talk to you. Somewhere deep down, I know it would come to this someday. All right. You're not actually saying what I wanted you to say. There is... Oh, wait, maybe. I feel like you have not repaid the debt I hope to repaying that debt will someday these old bones will out, so please... Okay. So Mungo, for a brief moment of time, can give more backstory on Adam. He says, though it is a delicate topic, I hear the king has been long troubled by his failure to conceive a child with his wife. Of course, it presented the immediate problem of succession to the throne. But I fear it may also have been your birth, Prince Adam, that damaged his relationship with his wife beyond repair. They never did manage to produce a legitimate heir, which is why you were summoned here to the mainland. I want to thank Rex Aura for informing me of this and for these screenshots. As Malos pointed out, Adam is only here because the king was sleeping around on the side. This shows us his motivations for doing that, and also why we don't really see a queen and why the royal family seems as troubled as it is. Just wanted to show that because it's a cool little bit of continuity that you get that is pretty easily missable. Heck, I missed it. Lieutenant Vronka, may I speak with you for a second? Yes, my lord. We need something called Dragon Incense. It's found in Uriah. It's for a very sick little girl in the capital. Do you think you could get it for us? Aye, I could. But returning to Uriah would be somewhat dangerous at the present time. I'll have to take a squad with me. That sounds reasonable. Who would you pick? Well, I was thinking... Never fear, we here! These guys. If friends think we are same four Muscapon as you meet before, friends sorely poorly mistaken. We undergo extensive training from Lieutenant Vronka. She said we operate as one well-oiled machine. Slow down there! What I actually said was together the 4 of you just about make one competent recruit. Meh. Lieutenant Vronka is not believer of 4 Muscapon. I'm not sure about this. I'll go 2. I don't know about Muscapon, but sending this lot without supervision would be a big ol' mistake upon. Having someone knowledgeable about Uriah will be invaluable. It's still essentially only a 2-person team. That incense you're wanting is in Dragon's stomach. It'll be no easy feat making it there. Ideally, we'll load up on skilled allies. It's so hard to find there because all the maps are terrible. We'd like to go 2. Lyda and Kata! Oh, and Geo too. Hello there. We spoke to Morena and she told us what was going on. We want to help Freya as well. Lyda is basically a driver, kind of, so it might up your firepower a little. Kind of, basically. Ooh, that's harsh. And I'm here because Wayton sent me to look after these 2. With Geo on board, I suddenly feel a lot better about this mission's chances. I'm here too! Are you a warrior, Leo? I don't quite recall. Friggin' roasted! Not as such, but don't underestimate me. I've got a fire in my belly, that's all you need. When a comrade is on the verge of defeat and despair, here I come! To energize their spirit with a rousing song! I'm not sure that would do anything for my despair. I do see your point, but, you know, I'm moved. There's so many people we've met on this journey who would offer their help. It's beautiful. Yeah, that makes me so happy. Doesn't it? I think these, effectively, 5 people should be able enough squad to get the dragon incense you need. Right then, so... Wait! Chairman Marumo? Marumo go too. But why? Marumo loves capital. And Marumo also loves peoples who live in capital. But is sad fact that Marumo betrayed them, will not deny. So Marumo want to wipe slate clean, so to speak. Marumo is prepared to offer tasty body as bait for monsters. That's quite a proposal. So we're up to basically 6 people. Seems so, but I would really prefer it if everyone came back alive. No need for any kind of sacrifice, yeah? My lord, would you mind choosing a leader for the expedition? Ah, yes, we know these folks well. But there probably are some who we're not familiar with. A good leader is necessary to ensure that operation goes smoothly. Laura, who should we go with? It's up to me. You're kind of the center of this web of connections. I really think you should pick, though. You have a better idea of what everyone's character and skills and whatnot. Who would be the best leader? Our options: Giolita, Ruru Augustus, Leo Morumo, and then it loops back around. I'm gonna say Gio. Gio, will you lead? Yeah, sure thing. Well, that's the leader sorted, but everyone is gonna have to chip in to get the job done. Indeed. Let's get going. Strike while the ether's hot, they say. Can any of friends pilot Titan ship? Not me. If no one else can, I can give it a go. How hard could it be? I'd rather not end up at the bottom of the Cloud Sea, thanks. Looks like we need a talented helmswoman. A talented helmswoman, you say? You're thinking Makila? I'm sure we'll find her at Yanchik Harbor. Then let's have a look there. They call her Makila Gorilla. I can't imagine you're here to shoot the breeze with me. Busy people, or so I hear. Got a job for me? Wowie, all the way to Araya, you say? Nope, that's fine. I owe you guys after all. The old fart and Akin are also in your debt, huh? So, first stop is Aletta, where I have to pick up the ragtag band of misfits and take them to Araya. Then, when they're done there, whatever they have to do, I should ship them back to Aletta? Sounds doable. I need a day or 2 to get everything ship-shape, but I'll meet you in Aletta when I'm done. See you then, sweet cakes. That's baby cakes to you. I don't know why I'm offended over this.
All right, remind me why we're
So that we
here
can
again?
see as many people again as possible, we have to pass time by staying the night. I thought we could see Fred one more time. Time comes, please promise to take care of yourselves, won't you? The great power of Sia also crumbled. Not easy to be hopeful about the future, is it? And if the Torn power gets ground down, Moradane will come to the fore, no doubt about it. They have no one to challenge them. They might go after Gormat first, and some Tornans think of fleeing there. The result of this battle is not to be the end-all. If you can, I want you to think about what happens after. Hey, Fred, you want to hear a joke to lighten up the mood of all this? What did Malos say to all the Seans when he killed them all? See ya! Lord Adam, everyone, the Orion expedition has returned. Did everyone make it back safely? Yes, everyone is accounted for. Phew, that's a relief. I hadn't quite expected them to be back so quickly. That's because they had such a good helmswoman. Thanks, Makila. Pfft, don't mention it. Gotta take on a few challenges from time to time to keep the old skills up to scratch. Yeah, our fearless leader has the goods you were after. Hey, looks like we made it back in one piece. Of course, we got the dragon incense. Lyta managed to find some real high quality stuff too. There's more to that kid than I thought. She'll make an excellent adventurer someday. Mark my words. Looks like we made the right choice in picking you to lead. Totally. Thank you, Gio. And everyone else too, of course. The leader difference doesn't really make that big of a change, so I don't think it's necessary to go through all 8 of them. It's just a couple of blocks of text, as you see. I was thinking, Lady Laura. It seems everybody we met so far came to help us out. Isn't it marvelous? You're right. Wow. It's pretty incredible. My heart's so full I could cry. Not again. You cry way too easily. There's no denying that, but I feel it might be somewhat justified this time. All the people our journey has intertwined with, coming together to lend their strength to a common cause. That's the power of community spirit for you. Community spirit. Now that's a nice phrase. I should write it down in my journal. I imagine you've had an awful lot to write about recently, Bridget. You could say that. But it isn't all war and death. Much of it has been good. Indeed. I feel like every day I'm seeing and experiencing new things. That's great. Yeah, I suppose it is. We need to deliver this dragon incense. There's a little girl who's waiting for us. You're right, there's not a moment to lose. The capital, then. Before we go, we can talk to everybody one last time. They clearly not know enough to pay the crimes of Maruma, we know that, but want to be of service to community and continue to do good deeds even if little. That and Maruma ways of atonement is how we'll be from now on. Later. Oh, we can't even talk to Kata. I only got a glimpse of Uriah, but there was so much to see. Next time, I want to explore it properly. It's an adventurer's life for me. I wouldn't have it any other way. Phew. That was the first time in a long while I've been on a Titan ship. Really takes it out of you. Go on then, off you go. Give the dragon incense to Morena, with my compliments. I shall have to make tracks for the capital shortly. Oh, Sarah, my beloved, how my heart aches to be by your side. All that for one little girl, huh? Everyone on board was raring to go. You've got some good friends, you know that? Keep them close. Michaela's great. I actually really like her. I'm stoked that the mission's over. Time to put my feet up, sip on a cold brew, and fill up the old tub. Or I would, if our exalted Lieutenant Vronko wasn't giving me the evil eye. I knew this would happen. I had to have my fill of Piran at Fonsa Maima at least. But now that the ship sailed. I was very pleased to hear that the squad accomplished their mission. Now take the dragon incense to Freya and make this whole endeavor worth the trouble. No one else? Oh, Ruru. Hiding behind these boxes, you two are awfully small. Never set foot in Dragon Stomach again. Better than having scolding from Lieutenant Vronka than go back to awful, scary, stinky place. Got Ruru thinking about what Ruru put in own stomach. Everybody's here! We're sorry to have kept you waiting. Speaking of Smash Brothers, we managed to get dragon incense. Really? Thank you so much. Gimme! I'll make the medicine. Do you know how? Since Miss Morena mentioned the dragon incense, I've been studying. Tico and Joey have been helping the rest of the stuff I need, getting stuff the rest I need, so we're good to go. Then by all means, leave it to me. All done. Drink up, Freya. It's not gonna be gross again, is it? I added a whole bunch of sugar this time, so it should be fine. Me and Laura's friends won't let you down. Drink up. Okay, let's do this. Huh? My body is overflowing with energy. No way, is it real? What was that medicine? I feel amazing. Yes, we did it, guys. I wasn't expecting it to be so effective. Woohoo! Oh my, Freya, my Freya. Mom. What a wonderful outcome. How are you feeling, Freya? I feel better than I have ever have before. I can stand, I can walk, I feel like I could run a marathon. Maybe hold off on that for a little while. I think we should be able to take Akin up on his offer of a spot in his evacuation ship now. My little girl, up and about like this. Somebody pinch me. And all thanks to you, Laura, and you, Adam, and the rest of you, of course. How can I possibly repay you? That dragon incense was obtained through the combined efforts of a lot of different people. All we did was ask them. So, don't worry about a reward or anything. Quite. It's enough for us to see Freya so happy. Thank you so much. Looks like we're all done here. Jin, if you write about today in your diary, do you think you could let me read it? Why? Today was so wonderful. I want to look back on it a little. Well, why not ask Bridget? I'm afraid I have to refuse as well. Why not get Minoff to write a book about it? But, well, actually, I was planning on writing one anyway. I hope you're gonna describe my part with the sufficient awesomeness. Remind me what you did again. Ha ha! Forgotten by a Jin. Oh, the irony of it all is delectable. What? I mean, sure, I didn't have much to do with the incense business, but what about before that? What a spirited defense. Excuse me, Prince Adam? I know you said you didn't need any kind of reward, but I wanted you to have this anyway. Energy pickles. I heard they were good for your health, so I was feeding them to Freya. Now we have the dragon incense, though. In fact, I bought about 100 jars of the stuff, so I have far too many left over. Won't you take some back for the Lady Origo? That's marvelously kind of you, thanks. I'm sure my wife will be delighted. Lady Origo? Wife? Yes, didn't I mention? She's back home in Aletta. She's pregnant. Just about due, actually. I cannot believe what I am hearing. Really? I didn't know that. You really didn't know? I do apologize. So you see, I'm fighting just as much for my family as I am for Torna. What are we even doing running around saving people? You need to get back to Aletta and be with your wife. It's fine, it's fine. If anything happens, Vez and Mungo are there with her, as well as the rest of the militia. It'll be fine. I'm sure it will, but the best thing we can do to help her is to make sure to put an end to Malos before he can cause any more ruin. He's right. That's all we can do. But even so... Yes, all right. We have to stop Malos. For the sake of everyone we've met. For the sake of all Tornans and for all rest. That's exactly right. I have no doubt that with such comrades at our side, ours will be a glorious victory. We'll beat Malos. Together. Together! And that is every single side quest in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 completed. You do not need a full community in order to finish Community Spirit. There are some members that just will not join up yet at this point in the story. Infinity Symbol, Damage Heal 5, Crystal Earrings, and Omega Drive. A lot of accessories in the mix. Fills party gauge on excellent effect, major effect. Slightly fills party gauge for each critical hit delivered. Could be good on Team Adam. And slightly fills the party gauge at the end of a chain attack. Probably not gonna equip those, but I stand corrected. I accidentally hit the A button. Crap, what did I have? Ice Headband, rare variant. I think that sounds good, if that's not what I already had. Oh, S3 for Jin. I was wondering exactly what that was. And we got a new recipe for Minoff. That was what they were saying about him writing a book. Jin's auto attack is 921 now. Quite strong indeed. Bless me, I never thought this day would come. It's like a dream. I shall make the most of every day with my daughter from now on. I don't have words to thank your lordships. It used to be all I wanted was for Freya to get better, but now she is. I find myself getting a little greedy. I want more time with her. I want to regain the time we lost because of her illness. But after Torna's awakening, I wonder if that's possible. Who knows how much time we have left? So please, Adam, Laura, everyone, protect my daughter's future. The fate of her and everyone else in Torna rests in your hands. Hi, everyone. Great to see you again. Thanks so much for the medicine. I can walk and run now, and I don't even get any chest pains. It's the best feeling. I promised Joey and Marcus that I'd like to go exploring with them in the city just as soon as they have Mithra. Are you doing exercises for her or something to motivate her to do more? I haven't felt much further from my house. I haven't really been much further from my house because I was sick. So I can't wait to see more of Torna. You all gave me hope. I bet you're just the people who gave some hope to the whole of Torna. Promise you'll win, though. Pretty please. I am so glad that there was finally a quest where we convinced someone who would not have evacuated to evacuate. And they evacuate to Uriah, too. Meaning they actually live? Just, can we talk about how many quests have the basic story outline of, I'm living a perfectly happy life in Gorma where nothing is gonna go wrong ever. And then we assholes come along and are like, hey, we think you should move to Torna. And they're like, that's a great idea. I bet nothing bad'll happen to me there. It's so, you doom so many people to oblivion in this game. And like, the story was completely intended to be played after you knew Torna was a fallen nation, with where it slotted into the original plan for the story. So whoever was writing this knew that you would feel that way.
Now, let me see.
It's weird. Galaxy Charm is Laura's ultimate item that she can craft. It gives okay art recharge, good party gauge gain, increased damage by specials. It's a little bit of it's a little bit of 3 good effects, not a lot of 1.
Pretty good, all things considered.
I think I'll probably craft 2
Pretty
of them
good,
just because I can.
all things considered.
I forgot to use the Galaxy Charm on Adam. It's his favorite.
I'm quite a fan of these. An aficionado, you could say. For me, not for Jin. Only pulling your leg. Thanks, Laura.
So, I believe that means that we have no other goofing off to do whatsoever. The time has come. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's the final battle. See you guys then.